Have you ever thought about how quickly we judge people by their looks or short chats? This happens because our first thoughts about something or someone are very important. It's part of being human to make quick decisions based on what we see or hear first. Think about it like this. If you see a book with a boring cover, you might think the story is boring too. But isn't that unfair? What if the book has an exciting story or great advice hidden inside? Similarly, when we meet someone, we often judge them on how they look, dress, or speak. We all do this, but it's a habit we should try to change. Just like with books, there's usually more to people than what we see at Don't Trust Everything You See. Even salt looks like sugar. Let's talk about a book that was judged by its cover. Think of an old, dusty book on a shelf in a used bookstore. Its cover is old and worn out, and you can hardly read the title. Many people looking for a book skip over it, as they are attracted to new, shiny books with bright pictures and interesting titles. Those books grab attention. But this book is quiet. It doesn't show off or try to get picked. It just waits. One day, a reader tired of the same stories decides to give this old book a try. He wipes off the dust and starts to read. The pages are old, but they tell amazing stories full of adventure and wisdom. The writing is great, the characters feel real, and the story is deep and touching. The reader gets pulled into a magic world full of learning. He finds it hard to believe such a special book was ignored because of its dull cover. The book, once thought to be boring, is now loved for its stories. Isn't this just like how we sometimes judge people? We often judge people by how they look, their job, or other shallow things. We ignore those who don't fit our expected standard, not seeing the valuable knowledge, strong character, or smart mind that might be hidden. We miss out on learning and improving our lives because we only see the surface. We're too busy looking at the cover that we forget to read the pages. The book, just like many people around us, had great things inside that were ignored because of a quick, shallow judgment. So, what can we get from our story about the book that people got wrong? The answer is easy but important. It's telling us to look more than just what we first see. It's like a friendly nudge to really understand the people we meet. We've learned that judging a book by its cover, or judging people by how they look, is not a good idea. It's easy to do, but it often leads to wrong ideas. Instead, let's try to know more about people, like reading a few pages of a book. Let's talk, listen, and try to understand others. This can make our friendships stronger and our lives better. So remember not to judge too fast next time. Remember the book that was judged wrong because of its cover, and try to know more about the situation. In the end, aren't we all like books, waiting to be checked out and read? Each one of us is like a different book, with our own stories to tell. A book cover can be pretty or simple, but what's inside the book is what's important. Our life's events, what we've gone through, what we've learned, all these things shape who we are today. Just like we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, we shouldn't judge people by how they look. Let's try to see past our first impressions, drop our old ideas, and take the time to understand the people we meet. Let's remember that the critics aren't always right, and one person's opinion doesn't decide a book's value. And let's try to be the kind of people who really appreciate what's inside, the ones who don't just read the first few pages, but read the whole book. The next time you meet someone, don't just look at their cover. Read their book, understand what's inside, and appreciate their unique story. Thanks for coming with us on this adventure of learning and seeing things. We hope we've shown you a new way to look at not just books, but also people. Don't each person you meet has their own story to tell. So let's not just breeze through the start. Let's really dig into the details. Let's find out the secret stuff that makes us who we are. And keep in mind, the experts don't always get it right. Your views, your understanding could help you enjoy a story that others might have ignored. So keep questioning what you see, keep searching, and keep finding new things. Thanks for spending time with us today, and remember to follow our channel. Together, we'll find more hidden stories. Until we meet again, enjoy your reading and enjoy learning. As we draw the curtains on this chapter, an extraordinary opportunity awaits you. A single click on your screen right now will reveal a radiant, beckoning subscribe button, whispering, "Join us for more enlightening videos just like this one." By pressing it, you're not merely subscribing to another channel. You're becoming a part of a thriving community of curious minds, much like yourself. You're embarking on a riveting expedition to unearth hidden narratives, to challenge preconceived notions, and to glean wisdom from the misunderstood tales of our world. So why wait? Embrace the adventure, click that button, and let's delve into this exciting journey of discovery together. Because there's always another layer to the story, waiting to be uncovered, and we're eager to embark on this exploration with you. Remember, every story awaits a reader, and every click brings us closer. Dare to know more? Subscribe now, and let's unveil the untold together.